Alright, yo, welcome to Finding Lost versus your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show. First of all, sir, whoever recommended this video did not tell me Lupe was on. So first of all, gold star before I even listen to it. It's 6 minutes and 4 seconds. I don't know who Homeboy Sandman is, but if he has the same caliber of intelligence and rappability as Lupe and Charlie Horse, this is going to be a long video, y'all. So stay buckled up, stay tuned. We're going to let each one of them breathe, and then we'll go back and talk about the lyrics. And then let the next one rap. Let it breathe. Talk about the lyrics and go to the last person. We're going to do that. So 6 minutes and 4 seconds of the song. So I'm going to shut up and hit play. Let's go. Request the reaction again. Let's go.
Takes many forms in between shedding skin. Some are subtle, some are semaphore, holding severed limbs. Some an extra innings, 7-7, no one ever win. Propeller hats, emotional, actual developments. Patient ember adding a splash of his own accelerant. I'm to the races, sorting through the few of the future favors. It's those of you that let the pooch chew through the computer cables and grow food based on the lunar phases. So my override, I'm Snoopy on the roof at night, staring at the canopy like can I peek into the light? Or am I needed here at home, a human being supervised, stupefying overseers, zooming on a pupil size. Choose your fighter, them or me, or everyone versus entropy. The only ever undefeated, zero artificial intel NPC. Or that's the tendency, a bullet train of randomness that started out successfully and ended at abandoned ship. Okay, I'm mostly here to catch the wave somewhere between the Etta James and Psycho Killer Keskase. Check the resume, a monkey wrenches into engine bays and total hours ascending at some unrelenting MPH. I break an MLK and terra incognitus with a sidewalk ends and lenses. I am terrifying genius and it smells like something holy. Put an L up for his peoples. Pizza from that one spot. Hello from the zenith. No response so far. Bold of the gods, the color of violet Beauregard. Dr. No cigar, I hand nothing out to nobodies with no regard. There is not a satellite of any worldly origin that point to a location that's impossibly inordinate. Meanwhile, somewhere that you haven't tried, rumors of a round table breaking up the staff of life. Yeah, shit is jazzercise.
This dude is too clever, man. I'm going to touch a couple of bars real quick that caught my attention. I'm to the races sorting through the few future favors. It's those who let the pooch chew through the computer cables and grow food based on the lunar phases. Damn. Who maneuver right? I'm Snoopy on the roof at night. Of course, Snoopy sleeps on the roof, facing up, and he says, staring at the canopy, like, can I peek into the light? That's crazy. Of course, Snoopy sleeps on the top of the roof, looking up at the sky. You could say metaphorically, canopy. Can I see the light? Can I see the light? Can I see what's going on? Of course, now he says, or am I needed at home? A human being supervised. This whole thing is tough. Real quick, the only ever undefeated zero intelligence 8 artificial intel NPC intel chip artificial intelligence. That's crazy as well. Somewhere between Etta James and Psycho Killer. Etta James, of course, is the singer that sings At Last. And the Psycho Killer is a song by Talking Head. So Psycho Killer and Etta James. I'm also gonna catch the wave somewhere between At Last and Psycho Killer. That's crazy. From A to that's crazy. Anyway, check the resume of the monkey wrenches in the engine bays. Okay, anyway. A lot of clever stuff. The color of Violet Beauregard. Violet Beauregard is in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? Ain't that who Violet Beauregard is? Yeah. Anyway, so far so good, man. A lot of thinking, a lot of connections in here. Of course, from the top to the bottom is all synced up. We're gonna keep going because I got another 2 rappers to get to. Who's next?
Pump, 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 pump. However you consider the kid, won't find me sitting rhythmless, watching a vid of a vid. How many pics before the difference between a pit and abyss? I'm in the mix without a logo on the fit of the lid.
Won't find me sitting rhythmless, watching a video of a video. I had to stop that. That was crazy.
The mercenary throwing parrying fists, fighting the various nefarious kitsch that's known for marrying rich. Not of the ilk that's always milking a fib. Mumbling guff, my infrastructure wasn't built on a grid. I'm just taking me a shot in the dark. But if you never taken off to take a walk in the park, I'm more concerned about the take instead of making a mark. And being seen instead of sweet and not deserving of a seat on the ark. Skedaddle while I channel the source. Skedaddle while I channel the sauce. Boss. As a youth, I was always hooping on the main courts. Cats be souped up, but a soup is not a main course. Love, hope, pain, loss. These are just a couple of the issues that I don't force. Technically, couple means two. Guess I mean few. I review. I know you're feeling hollow from following these fools. Get with the Mr. Fix It that don't even need tools. Really when the devil cats ain't on my level, they are gonna need stools. Enough being cool, I know it's cool, but might be time to drink some gene pools. Abolish and demolish fake and use the real estate to build schools. Somebody gotta make the right moves, set the right moods, life's rules. I got some great news, this time I'm going viral, I just shot some great nudes. I'm so fly, I just ate dehydrated space food. For real, this is Buns of Steel.
Real quick, I remember this guy now. Him and Aesop Rock had a group called Lice. I remember this dude now. Anyway, when he said Lice rules, that made me think about that. But anyway, how many picks before the difference between a pit and the abyss? What's the difference? How many times you gotta look at it to see the difference? That's clever, right? How many times you gonna look at the same scenario and realize it's different or not different? That's crazy. I'm concerned about the take instead of making a mark, and being seen as sweet instead of deserving a seat on the ark. That's crazy. How do you deserve a seat on the ark? How did you get that? Instead of being seen sweet and not deserving a seat on the ark. Oh, that's crazy. I like the part about the soups. Cats be soup, but soup ain't a main course. It's not. You can't get full off of soup. It's not enriching. It's not powerful enough. I like that. I love how he explained couple. I like the mix of fix it without, don't even need the tools. I like that part. Of course, set the mood, lights, rules. I got that. I like about abolish and demolish the fake part. Real estate to build schools. The lights, rules bar is clever. I'm ready for Lupe. Let's go.
Take a break from persecuting idolatry in the countryside with hunting knives as it runs and hides. Cause I wanna try and hold it by the underside. Then jump and dunk a pumpkin pie. Stuff a stocking with a thunder thigh. Wanna put things into things. Principally in vitro fertilize kings into queens. What you mean, what it means? I just like the right brothers like wings on machines.
I like to write brothers like wings on machines. I like to write brothers like wings on machine. Also, the Wright brothers invented the airplane. Wings on machines. That's crazy.
Suspicious like Marines on they deans. If they pull out a better than they are, I'll be a ping on the screen. Pong bar on the turntables like a Pyongyang ping pong all-star. Smoking on an all-time bar. Hot box, y'all talking like it's your car. Driving with drivers in the back seat like a golf cart. Man, if y'all start, I'll divide this place like a Walmart. That's low-hanging fruit. All my lines come with old dangling boots. Don't park in a tow spot, and yet I walk around with my heel in a toe box with no socks. With a princess and a...
Walk around with my heel in the toe box with no socks. Heel in the toe box, you got your socks on backwards? Or your the toe box is in this one spot and the heel box is up there. Anyway, I don't know.
Yeti and an old golden robot. A doctor shows with a hole. This hiking took a toll, I mean a whole lot. The other looked like his whole life. It's been fighting fools like Dave Grohl. Got stole on a cold cock with the tongue of a cobra and the soul of a pole pot. Sidebar, really want that old watch that look like gold rocks. Hit me in the comment section with directions if you know a spot. And if they lying, somebody reply to that comment with a no it's not. In regards to flattery, like an open pop, it's a battery with a broken dock. It's not a rollie. Sweating to the oldies.
All I can say is over the head. The bars were immediately too fast for the kid. I think I'm a pretty smart guy. Oh my gosh. Driving with the drivers in the back seat like a golf cart. That is crazy. Driving with the drivers in the back seat like a golf cart. Because what's in a golf bag? A driver. That's crazy. That's a sick bar. That's crazy. Anyway, the rest of this stuff, I got some of my. I'm gonna have to listen to this again and again to get the whole total complex of this song. Charlie Horse. You know what a Charlie Horse is, right? But man, this was definitely a heavy, heavy song. And this probably means a lot more than I got out on the first listen. I'm gonna have to listen to it again. This is one of these I gotta listen to it again. So I apologize for all those. I'm gonna give you a super breakdown on this one like I had the others. This one came to me a little bit too fast. Maybe it's too late in the night. Anyway, thanks for watching Final Lost versus subscribe, hit the like button, request a reaction again. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Just like music.